Okay, guys, Sip and Spill back here with the infamous Jeremy, assistant director of the marvelous Southside crew in the motherfucking building, doing his thug thizzle. And we tried to do it earlier. We were told we didn't have sound, so we're doing it again. It was imperative that we got his voice. We wanted to hear what he had to say because he's got some great things coming up.
Right.
He might not talk about it now, but he got some great things he's done and working on. So I want to hear from Jeremy. Jeremy, what's up, baby? Proud of you, man. Proud of you guys. We love the work that you guys done. We saw the premiere of the show because there was a movie that came out in 2017, and then you guys did a movie. This show you started in 2020,
Right?
And now is now being released, and we have the premiere of it today. And he's the assistant director on it. And not only are you a director, but you're an actor,
Yes, sir.
and had been acting for a while. This isn't like your first project. So earlier we were talking about your experience. So first of all, how was your experience doing this particular series?
Oh, doing this series, it was enlightening. One thing I say about this series that I wasn't used to with the other sets I've been on is more kids on this set. So it brought a lot of love to the set, especially during, COVID time when everybody's got, they want us to gather. And, every now and then Keisha Lance Bones would be like, y'all can gather again. And then she'd be like, nope, y'all got to go back home. Everybody get away. But having kids on set kept everything kind of happy, fun. Kids make everything playful. Kids don't see enemies, and they kill the tension when it is tension. So I appreciated that. Opposed to my other sets I've been on, the kids that we had on this set very, very smart. I think you talk to them, they're not the average. You know what I mean?
Which is why they're in the film. I was presuming because they were very, very above average.
Right.
When I talked to them, they were very mature and very knowledgeable. I was impressed with all of them. I really like the little chocolate. Like You Be Your Son or something. The guy that played the DJ.
DJ Taz.
Yeah.
Everybody like Daylight.
Little guy. He came here and gave us some vocals. You heard me?
He's
doing some vocals. He was getting
improv. He sang.
Oh, he can sing now.
Yeah, he had his vocals on, and so all of them were good. Even I don't want to say it, but the other young guy that looked like
ICL.
The one looked like somebody that's important in the movie. I don't want to put out of that, but they did pretty good. Kim, you had any questions for Jeremy? I know you had some things you wanted to ask.
I want you to tell us what you're doing up and coming, because you were saying what you was doing.
Up and coming. Okay, so I've signed with Amp Studios on I think it was the end of May, beginning of June. We're gonna be working with April Morrison and her studio, and they got some great projects. She's actually an awesome writer. I'm very honored to be working with her. Her and her writer Christine. I don't know her whole name, so I don't want to mess it up. But she's Emmy Award winning. So me, Kaheem, and Stephanie are looking forward to it. And
that's dope. I got a question for you. Are you a native Atlanta? Are you Atlanta native?
No. Okay. Actually, I used to live in North Carolina. And it's funny because I was in Kaheem's first film, Marvelous, in 2017. And I just like being on set. I was the last person to leave set. I was sometimes, most of the time, first person to be on set. And or first actor, because Kaheem always beat me. But I liked it so much, man. I just want to be a part of it. And he asked me one day, he was like, "What are you looking for?" And I was like, I just want a team, man. I just want to be a part of a team. Somebody, a team that really wants me to be a part of their team. I've been on many sets and I work with many people, but they have their own idea, their own agenda. And I felt like Kaheem was willing to grow. He allowed me. He told me, you come to Atlanta, because I was living in North Carolina at the time. So you come to Atlanta, I got a spot for you.
Do you follow football at all?
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw an interview, not to plug it. I saw an interview. I was telling you about your guy, your favorite coach, your favorite football team, and he was on the Pivot podcast. And the guys, one of the guys, the football players, I think it was I can't think of the guy that played for the Jaguars. But anyway, he was asking Tomlin. Tomlin was on the Pivot, and he was like, "Man, why didn't y'all pick me when my contract was up? Why didn't y'all pick me up?" He's like, "I don't have no idea about it." But the thing was, there was like all the brothers, all the people were looking at how Tomlin reacted to his players. They're like, "Man, we want that. We want that vibe." It's almost like what you're saying. Like, I want to be a part of somebody that want me a part back. You feel what I'm saying? They like understand me. They can pull the best out of me, and then I feel like we working together as a team. And that's what it seemed like he had with that. That's what it sounded like what he was talking to Mike Tomlin about. That's what it sounded like you were talking to Kaheem about. Like, I want to be a part of a team. We're a family. We're getting down. You feel me? And you got my back. I got your back. And you want me here. I want to be here, but I'm not just here kissing your ass and you know what I'm saying, you don't really want me here. You just kind of tolerating me. You know, we say a statement all the time. It says, I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. And that's what we want. You want to be somebody, they love on you, man. And because you feel, and I can tell you're a hungry actor and a hungry director and the whole nine. And I think you're a person that's going to give your all. And it's like, man, appreciate it. And then give me all, be like, give me something back. So that's what I felt from what you were saying with that. And I feel like that's what you're getting with the Marvelous Film Crew. Right.
And you know, Kaim's he's a great mentor. Him and Stephanie, you know, they're great mentors. They've been in the industry for a minute. They grew up in the industry, and Stephanie worked in the industry, you know, to where she knows the ins and outs, and she gives me a light bulb moment every time I talk to her. That's why we talk so much, you know.
That's good stuff.
You know, she worked for CBS. She gonna work on the radio. You know, nothing surprises me with Stephanie. They got great leadership, and it starts from the top though. It starts from the head. Kaheem brings this leadership mentality to the set every day, and not just the crew feel it, but the actors feel it. And that's why we all get along. That's why the chemistry looks like it looks on screen.
Because it's real, it's authentic off screen. When I met him, and I'm not trying to take over the thing, but when I met him, I felt a sense of authenticity, and I felt a sense of humility. He seemed real cool, like, and for him having this screening, which I think is good for a brother to do, and to be and doing what he's doing and being on his set, been working and doing this project for a while. He's not new to this; he grew to this basically. So, and but him to be so humble and then willing to bring in more cats, like he's like, let's rock together, like LeBron James, you know, putting this whole team together, everybody getting put on. I love that. So to see you guys work together, man, I'm very proud. I'm happy to see you guys. I love to see y'all win. I love to see black men, black women win. I'm a very supporter. I'm a supporter of all people, but to see us, man, to see us do it in a harmonious manner gives me like great confidence and hope, and you know what I mean, makes me feel good, like, you know. So Kimmy, I don't know if you had anything else for the
only thing I think you should tell everybody, people that want to cast to get into the show, what would you recommend they do and how can they do it?
Okay, to get in the show, you can go on to, we have castings open right now on Backstage. You can also go to marvelousmovie.org, and our script supervisor and our set manager, mostly Stephanie, she'll see it, and she's the one to talk to. She has the perfect eye. I'm telling you, ain't nobody she casts. I'll be like, everybody she casts fits that role.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right. So y'all got a lot of upcoming role. You were saying early on stage we couldn't get it, but you were saying something about you have actual woman film you weren't working on.
Yeah, we're working on a disco film in the 70s.
Okay.
It's gonna be like the first Marvelous film. The only difference is it's gonna be 10 times better. It's gonna be revolved around women instead of men this time. So it's gonna bring a different dynamic to than the Marvelous film did. You know, it's gonna have a different element to it.
So y'all are going to be taking auditions when you're going to broadcast that on the site?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so
we're going to have yes, absolutely. In the first, like, we had a recruitment process today, you know, people of actors and actresses that are interested in the film to come out and really show their support, so we can see how for real they are. You know, like Kaheem said, the worst thing you want is to get on set and find out you can't work with this person. You know, and that mess up like 6 to 8 months of your work, wasting everybody's time, right?
Absolutely.
So we just want to make sure everybody's with us, that say they're with us, and you know, people not just trying to jump on board.
What makes that? What decides if a person is not able to work? Is it chemistry or is it
passion? If you don't possess the passion, leads you anywhere. You can be terrible at something, but you can be passionate about it. Look like you're good at it.
That's right.
Like Kaheem was telling about the first film. None of them guys could sing. When you look at the film, you look like they could sing. Why? Because they're passionate. But if you was in that room, sound like some dead cats. But hey, but they were passionate about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was hungry. It makes a big difference when you're hungry for something. Absolutely. It shows up different.
Like the young lady that from Michigan, and she said, you know, I can be here every day. I can be every week. That's you know, already you exuding passion. You showing the passion that you want to have for the film, for the project.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to say this when. Being in a movie, Truly Everlasting by Brenda Jackson, I am plugging her because her movie, she's all about Black people. And I just loved her. But one thing, I flew from Chicago to Jacksonville for 8 weeks in a row just to be an extra in her movie. So I was very hungry. So I would tell everybody out there, if that's what you want to do, you got to do it. And that's what she loved about me. And that's how I got another role. But it was one of those things where not only did I read all our books, but you just study. And I heard you say that earlier, like when you're looking at people, you're studying them. You're not trying to come on to them, and you're not gay. I heard that. And you're just telling everybody that I'm just studying for a reason. And I think it goes along with the passion and just simply how hungry you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you can see people's work mentality from when they first walk on set.
Absolutely.
If they willing to go the extra mile, drop something on the ground, they pick it up. I mean, just little stuff tells you how passionate somebody is about being on set, proud to be somewhere.
Right. That says a lot.
You gotta see it as it's a opportunity. Everything's an opportunity until you make it otherwise. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can make it a detriment, or you can make it a great thing.
Right. I like it, man. I love what you're hearing. I love what you're saying. So is there any way that people got any handles or any people can follow you on Instagram?
Oh yeah, you can follow me at Jeremy Degree on Instagram. That's JeremyDegree, just like it sounds. Okay. I'm also on IMDb. I'm mostly focused on being behind the camera right now with Kaheem Productions, but I give it about a year or so, and I'm probably gonna try to jump in one of Kaheem's movies too.
There you go.
So, you can do it. Versatility, man. Make money on both sides of the camera.
Oh, absolutely. And it's really more about, I know about the money and everything. We gotta eat, we gotta survive, right? But I just love the art. I just love the art of it all. I love the leadership that we have on set and how he runs things. I've seen this man do some amazing stuff, and Jedi Mind Trick that you ain't never seen before. So
coaching and mentoring at its finest
at the same time.
Jeremy, man, we appreciate you,
so
man.
much.
I appreciate you coming back. This is a double up for. I really appreciate you. The sip and spill. You don't know how much you're blessing us, how much you guys have blessed us this weekend was being a part of your endeavor and part of your premiere and the festivities that went on this weekend. We are going to turn up with you guys a little bit later, so you might catch us out there sneak peeking. On the low at the little after party. That's if they let us. They may not let us.
No, they're definitely letting us.
They definitely letting us.
Well, I mean, that's if they let us record. That's what I'm saying. But listen, guys, we like you. We love you. Want more of you. And we do the show. It's been real and it's been fun. But every time we do the show, every time we fucks with y'all, every time we deal with good, dope ass people, it's always real motherfucking fun. Holler back at your peoples.
Peace, y'all.